Hey, what's happening, gamers? How's everybody doing? Welcome to a special Wuthering Waves. This is episode 20, the fancy masked gala, or ball, or whatever you want to call it. And we're going to dive into that. This is a lengthy story section, so that's why we did not do it in episode 19. It's because it said it was going to take a while. It was a point of no return type thing, so I'm estimating it'd probably be like, just for this story bit, about an hour. So... my hand is my power. Anyway, your first like goes 100 likes. You guys are already cruising at 95 likes. Thank you very much. Let's have some fun. I'm also breaking in the brand new blue PlayStation 5 controller. It's a beautiful controller I got for my birthday. It has a nice, hopefully this blue paint doesn't, like, come off on my hand, but this is an official controller by PlayStation, so... it should be fine. At least I hope so. if I get blue paint everywhere on me, I'm gonna freak out. Be like, oh wow, this is a beautiful controller, but it doesn't look like it's custom made, so. Alright, where's the ball? Is it this guy? Concierge. Whoops, I killed him. You are about to start a long quest line. Your progress will be interrupted and saved if you leave the designated area during the quest. When you return, you can resume the quest from the last checkpoint. Yeah, okay.
Welcome. Lady Carlotta already notified us of your arrival. We are prepared to check you in whenever.
Alright, let's do it.
Very well. I'll escort you to your room immediately.
Does the dude sound like a vampire?
Wow! Is this real? Pinch me! I can't believe how different everything looks. So this is the Carnevale, huh? Yeah! Can't wait to explore. Oh, by the way, it's been a while since we last saw Zani and Phoebe. Wonder what they're up to right now.
All right, let's go. We should also keep an eye out for anything unusual along the way.
Miss Margarita, is the order ready yet? Yeah, I was about to say, I have been waiting for quite a while. Miss Margarita, is the order ready yet? Yeah, I was about to say, I have been waiting quite a while.
Sorry, we're swamped with orders. Becky and I are doing our best, but it's a bit chaotic. Becky seems to be having some issues too.
No need to worry. Let me take a look. Ah, I see. Becky is just a bit overloaded with all the work. It might need a short break. Oh, good morning, my friend.
Give me a bath, Zelda? Ah, sandpaper tongue.
I'd love to, really. Look, see this mask? However, it's crystal clear to me that keeping things running smoothly is a top priority right now. Lady Carlotta has already briefed me on your plan. Along with the other family members, you can count on my full support.
Miss Margarita, is the order ready yet? Yeah, I was was about to say, I have been waiting quite a while.
Aha! Zelda sandpaper tongue. Ouch! Ouch! I'm not a cat. Stop it.
Is that Seamoss from the Pioneer Association? Something seems off. Why does he look sad?
Seamoss has been so busy taking photos for everyone else that he hasn't had the chance to take any himself. You want a picture with me? But... Oh, hello. Well, thank you. Yes, a photo would be wonderful.
Ouch. Gotta take a photo, so stop. I just had a bath. Stop it. Ugh. I'm not one of your cats. I'm not. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. I don't have fur. That hurts. You're stripping away the skin off my flesh. Ouch. Ah! It's like a tiny razor. Okay, how do we take photos? Can we done? Okay, I'd like. How do I take your photo? Take photo of Phoebe. Like this? No, that's not. That's not how to do photo mode. How do you do photo mode again? Cat, meow, meow. Okay, you know what? You need to be a short, Miss Zelda. I'm gonna film a short real quick, guys, because this is painful. Content is pain.
This is a testament to my connection with the world around me, and it's very much my companion now, bearing witness to everything I've experienced on this journey. This is a testament to my connection with the world around me, and it's very much my companion now, bearing witness to everything I've experienced on this journey.
My arm is red! Oh my god. Oh, I filmed the short and it is painful. No, don't lick me some more, please. My arm is red. Like I have a rash. Okay. Alright. Zelda doesn't appreciate that, Link. Does anybody remember how to take photos in this game? I can't remember. Oh, there we go. Everyone smile. Good enough. Yeah, the bear was moving, but that's fine.
Ah, Rover and Lady Phoebe! I've been capturing the Carnevale's many beautiful moments. What brings you all together here? You took this picture? Look at that composition and lighting. Who knew you had a knack for photography? Buddy, you look so happy. Whatever the reason, thanks for making this moment special.
It's all thanks to Rover. He fulfilled Seamoss's wish. Just like us, Seamoss wants to savor every moment of the Carnevale and leave with no regrets.
Huh? Yeah, sure, whatever.
The Sentinel cherishes their people, and as followers, we find joy in witnessing everyone's happiness. But we have our duties, ensuring order during the Carnevale. I'm sorry, I can't join in the festivities. I wish you a wonderful time at the Carnevale.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll go up here then. This is not what I was thinking a ball was going to be. Okay then. Here's another sea moth. You scrutinize his appearance, trying to pinpoint differences. The gentleman shakes his body, signaling you are positioned just right. What matters is you kindly refuse this offer. How come not everybody's wearing masks? I thought this was supposed to be some type of party. Kitty! It's Link! Kind of. Kind of Linky. It's kind of like Link. A little bit. Linky! Come here, boy. Link? Talking to you, little fur boy. Having just finished their dance, the two Echo actors are already preparing for their next performance. The dedicated duo bows to you, a gesture of welcome, like a rose bending something. Ah, there she is.
You're here. For the Raganazy, the Carnival has always been an occasion to revel with abandon. It's what they truly desire. The family is prepared. They'll support our plan should the need arise. We must remain vigilant. The Fraxidus may be lurking, observing our every move. It's nearly time. The troops should be arriving at the harbor shortly. How do you feel? Ready to step into the spotlight? Excellent. We have the skills. Now it's all about improvisation. The time has come. Let's go. Let's celebrate together.
When freedom is unchecked, the insidious evil of division takes root. People of the Center, do not lose yourselves in these fleeting pleasures. Remember what unites us all.
What is that? Friends! Why lead a life of restraints? Why not live like there's no tomorrow? High walls fall fast. All you free spirits, join us to set sail again!
That woman. She's with the Fraxidus. I need to follow her and find out what she's planning.
Nope, she's not coming with us. Okay. Hey, that lady's from Fraxidus. She's bad. Alright, everyone, we need to be calm and collective about all this.
Right this way.
Oh. Wow, they're bowing.
I've lost her again. Where is she trying to lead me?
Ah, we've arrived. Such a small world, isn't it? Oh, what an honor to be remembered. Let's continue our conversation somewhere lively and grand. A place worthy of the Carnevale, not some dreary, dull corner. Decadence, indulgence. That's the Carnevale. A vivid daydream and grand illusion for all. No need to worry. I won't disrupt their little daydream. Besides, we still have business to do here. Now that you know what makes the Sentinel so unique, you should know we seek the same thing. That extraordinary resonator. How about I share a little story with you? A gesture of goodwill for our cooperation. Now, patience is a virtue. A story is best enjoyed with a captivating performance, and this stage is perfectly set for it. We're simply spreading the truth through a tale. I'm certain it will pique your interest, so consider this a heartfelt invitation to you and your companions. Join us. Pour your essence into this endless play. and use your humble strength to defy the raging current of fate. The stage is set, and the curtain rises. Actors, the moment to dazzle has arrived. The magic is ready to unfold.
As anticipated, the Fraxidus is on the move.
Now, remember the rehearsal we did yesterday? All our preparations have led to this very moment.
She intends to use those Lycorises to summon and control the Tacit Discords. If we destroy the Lycorises, we can neutralize them.
Everyone is in position. We'll manage the West Plaza. Phoebe is stationed at the East Plaza, keeping an eye on things. The main stage is all yours for the grand performance.
I'll take care of the lighting and create the mood to make the performance stand out.
Leave that to me. Ready? The spotlight will be on you two.
The curtain has been lifted. We can't keep our audience waiting.
Then...
Ladies and gentlemen, the grandest and most spectacular performance of the Carnevale is about to commence. Let us give a warm round of applause as our actors now take the stage. An unending darkness cloaks the kingdom as monstrous beasts ravage the land. The Holy Maiden has been captured by the Demon King, and chaos descends. But lo, two valiant heroes step forth, accepting the minister's quest, vowing to vanquish the beasts and rescue the Holy Maiden. The heroes breach the first barrier, sweeping away the monsters within the city. Now, they advance toward the Demon King's castle, where peril awaits at every corner. What trials lie ahead?
Up we go.
No wall can deter these free spirits. Even the stars seem to cheer on their bravery.
Exercise caution. New enemies have appeared.
The Demon King unleashes its minions, long awaiting these audacious intruders.
Don't
character to
confront
play
them
as.
head on.
Oh no.
An absurd, impudent display.
I don't have a hero.
Is that it?
Bravo! Oh, the elevator is moving.
They launch a fierce assault, intent on crushing the heroes and grinding them to dust.
Stubbornness.
Swift and resolute. Strike the shadows.
Watch out! Now!
A sudden twist unbalanced the heroes. Then at this crucial moment, a mysterious figure enters the fray. A divinity sent emissary? Or a spirit from the shadows, perhaps? She seems moved by their passion and righteousness. See her join the heroes' ranks.
Ah, how delightful. I await your shallowed, bated breath.
It seems the Demon King anticipated the hero's arrival and has gladly extended an invitation.
This is pretty cool.
With unyielding determination, the heroes accept the challenge.
Whoa.
The Demon King reveals itself at last, exposing its hideous visage and sharp fangs. The final showdown is nigh! The Demon King summons its foul army, poised for a climactic battle with the heroes. The victor will soon be revealed.
An absurd, impudent display. Mamma mia!
Swift and resolute.
Amidst the clashing swords and the cries of the minions, the heroes face the Demon King. Victory belongs to the righteous and the brave! And now, we await the Holy Maiden's return.
And so we arrive at the happily ever after, yes? But we do not live in a fairy tale. There is no playwright to script a happy ending for us. What lies behind the curtain is but a cruel jest, a dark satire. Let me reveal the truth behind that idyllic ending. The Holy Maiden has long succumbed to darkness, drawing power from a heretical force and leading her people into depravity. And the minister, having uncovered this truth, has vowed to root out this corruption himself. Come now, let us embrace the grand climax of this revelry.
Seems we've received another invitation. The final stage likely lies beyond this point. Are you prepared?
People still watching this stage production? I guess not. Okay. Alright, so let's go into it. Linky.
Seems we've received another invitation. The final stage likely lies beyond this point. Are you prepared? Don't worry. Brant will manage everything within the city and make sure the performance proceeds smoothly as planned. Let us proceed to meet that Fraxidus overseer and deliver a flawless performance for the Carnevale.
Crimson finale. Okay.
The wildcat has sounded thrice, and the hedgehog four. The peculiar bird sings. The moment is upon us. O benevolent sorceress of realms unknown, I summon you. Grant us the just prophecy, and may fate favor us all. The night veils the world in darkness, while the feast captivates all. Yet you remain clear-eyed amidst this revelry. The honeyed wine has clouded their senses and quenched their flames of avarice. Yet it has stoked your bravery and kindled the fire within your heart. I shall unveil the first prophecy and shatter these burdensome stones. Abandon the trifles of sentiment, and you shall ascend the throne. To achieve this, a sacrifice of fresh blood was demanded, a purge of the Holy Maiden and all heretics.
Glory demands more.
further advance. You have already tainted your feet in the river of blood. There is no retreat. The path born of injustice must be fortified with further transgressions. The soul must be steeled in bitterness. Thus, I unveil my second prophecy to dispel all illusions. No mortal shall inflict upon you even the slightest harm. And assuredly, you shall find favor with your people.
Is that it? I'm still standing, still recognizing it. An absurd impudent eye for an eye. Stand down. Don't lose the rhythm. And your comeback. Every story needs drama.
Not.
One more time.
Uh-oh.
My compliments. Victory favors me.
Defy destiny, mock both life and death, and rise beyond good and evil. Abandon all doubt and grasp at unreachable hopes. Now, hear the third and final prophecy.
Uh-oh.
Pleasure born violence shall end in violence.
Oh my god, I switched just in time.
I see your weakness. One more time. The end has come.
Time for some
What a pity. The prophecy says the king will not take his final bow in this act. Reality beckons. Have you glimpsed the truth in this dream? 2 prophecies fulfilled, but the third? I await to see how you will rewrite it.
We can set the Cetus free! We'll give this performance the perfect finale! Splendid performance. It's almost time for the final bow, but the symphony between us has only just begun its overture.
Wow, that was really cool.
You should take center stage for the final bow.
Hear that? The thunderous roar of applause. Ah, it has been far too long. This is the true essence of the Carnevale.
At last, the crisis has been resolved.
Lord Arbiter, I have heard thy call. I have awaited thee for what seems like an eternity. Lord Arbiter, I am ensnared. Beyond the clouds and among the stars, thou shalt find an inverted tower suspended in the sky. I am there. watching over Solaris from above. The lost doth wander briefly amongst thy kind. Seek her out. She, too, doth move within the fold.
Oh, that was pretty exciting.
You should take center stage for the final bow.
Hear that? The thunderous roar of applause. Ah, it has been far too long. This is the true essence of the Carnevale.
At last, the crisis has been resolved. You should take center stage for the final bow.
Hear that? The thunderous roar of applause. Ah, it has been far too long. This is the true essence of the Carnevale.
At last, the crisis has been resolved.
Okay. We need to leave these guys behind. Head this way. I guess chapter 2 isn't over yet. That was pretty incredible, though. No longer allowed to play with the trial characters, though. That's a bummer. Like, Carlotta or whatever was really fun to play as. Events. Could go fight that monster again. The Old Man and the Whale. Unlocked. Ongoing. Okay. Claimable. Mm-hmm. Proceed. Reach, unison. Sail. Day, Captain. Proceed to trial. Yeah, there's different characters you can play as. Alright. No, Brant is there. She's back. She was there when the game first came out in January. Okay. Linky B, hey buddy.
The next move is... Am I getting this right? It feels a bit off. You are... No, never mind. Anyway, your performance was splendid. I'm here for the Carnevale as well. It's been ages since I've seen something as grand as this. I love hearing the laughter and cheers of a crowd, no matter the occasion. Kind stranger, could you show me those final steps from your curtain call? I'm sorry, but I can't stay here any longer. I must return. My name? It's... No. I'm... Cartothea. Yes, that's right. Cartothea. Farewell, Laureate. I hope that someday I might stand on stage with your troupe.
Are you all right? Some family members mentioned you were speaking to a wall. I'm worried you might still be under Frivola's spell. See who? Are you truly all right? Cartothea. I'll make a note of it. If she was indeed here, she is likely still in Ragusa. I will have my family start searching.
There's still many unresolved questions regarding the Order and the Sentinel. We need time to sort through what we've gathered. Rushing into action now might only alert the Order's spies and disrupt what we've worked so hard to protect.
You're right. Cartothea. I will have my family find out more about her. If we find out anything, I'll contact you, and we can discuss our next steps together. Until then, as you suggested, let's keep this Carnevale going.
Alright guys and gals, it's time for the shorts playlist. It's that time of night. Fantastic story though. Not quite over yet, but that mysterious girl was pretty interesting. She's probably connected to the Sentinel we need to help. That'd be my guess. Alright guys, there's the short playlist. If you could have that run in the background, really would appreciate that. What's this?
Cartothea. I will have my family find out more about her. If we find out anything, I'll contact you, and we can discuss our next steps together. Let's keep this Carnevale going.
Going? This is where the blonde girl stood. You can sense faint fluctuations in the air. From Carlotta's reactions, she seems that no one but you could see her presence. Who is she? Or what is she? Did she only show up for this year's Carnevale? The path to answers will certainly be a treacherous one, but regardless, you possess determination and courage. With the crisis behind you, you and your companions spend the day basking in cheers and applause. Later, back in the plaza, you drift off to sleep, replaying the day's memories in your head.
Were you awake, Rover? I trust you had a restful sleep. We have uncovered some new information about the Sentinel. Please join us at the family safe house. I've sent the address to your terminal. Brant and Rotia are also here. We are awaiting your arrival.
I'm going. Okay, so they want us to head this way. Why? Okay. I really like this Western style town. It's kind of cool. You know what this game reminds me of? It reminds me of how, like, fun and just zany and interesting a lot of, like, 3D games were in the early 2000s. I think that's why I like Wuthering Waves so much, is it reminds me of what gaming was like 20 years ago, but made with today's technology. So it has, like, that vibe of, like, the early 2000s games, but it has the technology of today. That's kind of what I was hoping gaming would, you know, turn into over the years, is be a steady evolution of improvements on what already came before it, not like, you know, a collapse of what came before it. So I really enjoy that Wuthering Waves. It kind of captures that spirit of the 2000s video games from like 20 plus years ago, but it has that factor of today. That's just pretty cool. PS2 era, exactly. Yes. Yes, 100% yes. Yeah.
Raise your glasses! Shout it loud, friends! To us! To the Carnevale! And to our very own laureate! A name that echoes through the world, destined to roam the skies before shaking the earth!
Don't be fooled by how he looks. Brant is already deep in his cups, drunk as a skunk. Oh, let him enjoy himself. The taste of victory is still fresh, and after such a battle, we should celebrate to the fullest. Drink your fill, everyone. This round's on me. I see someone's been eavesdropping. A devout acolyte wouldn't enter such a place without a good reason. The Montelli family is known for its hospitality, but freeloaders will not find us so welcoming.
Friends, let's keep the mood lively.
Come, let's discuss the information we've gathered so far. During the Carnevale, you heard the Sentinel's voice and found a girl named Carlotta. We've dug up some information on her. In the Order, Every high-ranking acolyte is given a new name. We contacted the acolyte Phoebe. After some digging in the Order's records, she confirmed that before taking on her holy title, the Blessed Fleur-de-Lis was called Cartothea. But the Blessed Maiden, she martyred herself 20 years ago. The family will uncover the truth. The only remaining clue is the inverted tower you mentioned hearing about from the Sentinel. But even that feels elusive. Judging by your expression, you must have discovered something new, right? Do you recall what we learned from the stained glass in the tower ruins? There were two divinities at the dawn of Renacita. If one refers to the Sentinel, then the other, who could stand alongside them, might be the Threnodian. The two are undoubtedly linked, so uncovering one could lead us to the other. Remember Gilberto from the Physalia family? It took a lot to get him to talk, but we finally got some information from him. As he tells it, the Physalia family's long-revered deity is none other than Leviathan, the Threnodian from the sea's depths. It's hard to believe, I know. But recent events have only reinforced what we discovered from the stained glass. The Physalia family has been on this island since the founding of Renacita. So their worship of the Threnodian may have persisted for centuries. We will attempt to establish contact with the Physalias to build an alliance and gather more intelligence. Rest assured, negotiation is what we do best. If necessary, we'll present them with an offer they can't refuse.
Excuse me for the interruption. Greetings, esteemed guest. The Primus wishes to invite you for a conversation at the Cathedral of Mercury. Would you be so inclined?
How curious. Since when has the Primus become so interested in social calls?
It could very well be a trap.
I'm merely conveying the Primus's invitation. The choice is yours.
Remember, you're not alone. If anything happens, just let us know.
Very well. Please follow me to the Cathedral of Mercury.
Okay. Yeah, our poor captain here is totally drunk. They rented out this nice place, too. That's one of his lady pirates. And that's Carlotta, and then that's, I love this soda, yes. Yes, it is soda. So everyone knows they're drinking soda. Looks good, doesn't it? Two pirate people kind of hanging out. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. This game, it has the vibe of the PS2 GameCube era, where the game's just focused on the magical worlds that you were in, the fantasy setting, the characters had great voice acting, really gripping stories that sucked you into it. It utilized the graphics of the day to really push the envelope in terms of, like, you know, processing power and visuals. And, you know, its focus was just to entertain you and to make a really cool product. And that's what Wuthering Waves does. Whereas, you know, games for the past, like, 5 or 6 years, they've focused on everything in the West, everything but, you know, the game experience. They've been focusing on social issues, focusing on identity politics, focusing on all kinds of nonsense that has no relevance, or even gamers don't even care about that stuff. So, I mean, you know, it's just refreshing to see a game like Wuthering Waves not only exist, but thrive. And I'm really glad that I looked at this game, and I know we're nearing the end of Chapter 2 eventually, and they still haven't announced when Chapter 3 is going to be, probably this summer. But I really like this game a lot. It's really cool. Just, like, brings me into these different worlds that you go in. The first part of the game, we were in basically a version of Asia and China, and now we're kind of, like, in an aspect of, like, either Italy and Rome, or, you know, parts of, like, either Greece or something like that. But I think it's supposed to be Italy because it has, like, essentially, that's supposed to be, like, the Vatican. You've got, like, gondolas on the water and stuff like that. So I think this is supposed to be, like, an anime version of Rome or Italy. I believe so. And how, pray tell, am I supposed to get over there? Oh. Will one of you people take me over there? Oh, the bird. The bird will fly me there. That's it. That's how I'm supposed to get over there. Okay. I haven't had this much fun with an anime, like, RPG story in a while. Since probably, like, Skies of Arcadia or Tales of Symphonia. Something like that. There we go. Whee!
Against the wind.
Ta-da! I am here. Welcome to the cathedral. This sanctuary is open to all. Please respect the etiquette and taboos of the order. No noises, fighting, or any other inappropriate transgressions, behaviors within the cathedral. Give me some examples of rules. Denying the Sentinel's existence, blasphemy, or questioning the Sentinel's decree is forbidden. Sentinel speaks through the altar today. No ill deeds before the Sentinel's statue. No investigating, no lies, even those born of harmless. Please bear in mind that all over the 100 of doctrines, if you're unsure, I'm happy to explain each one. Wow! Hundreds of doctrines. The Order has its own method of judgment for your actions. If you have questions, you may consult the sacred text here at the Cathedral of Mercury. May the Sentinel bless you. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of stuff. Alright, enter the cathedral. Whoopsies. And so we were at the party, now we're inside the cathedral. 158. Cathedral of Mercury. They just said no fighting in here. Nice touch with the horns.
Never before have I seen a day so steeped in both shadow and light. The birds sing, the flowers bloom, yet this world knows neither true joy nor eternity. Come closer, righteous one. There's no need for hesitation. I am Fenrico, the Primus of the Order of the Deep. Your deeds have reached my ears, and I have long wished to meet you. Alas, the burdens of this world delayed our meeting until now. I beg your pardon for the wait. Please accept my respect for you. You and your troop have shown great talent and ambition, breathing new life into Raguna. I ask you to deliver this message to your companions. From this day forth, the troop shall have permanent rights to perform within the city. All mortals stumble, but through pilgrimage, they have cleansed their souls and atoned for their transgressions. They have earned their right to return to this divinely blessed land. I understand that questions weigh on your heart. In the presence of a just divinity, speak freely, and I will answer with all the honesty I possess. By the great Sentinel Imperator, I swear to you, there shall be no deceit in my words. You have walked a path similar to theirs. Indeed, you have the right to meet them. However, due to the Dark Tide 2 decades ago, the Sentinel's body was gravely wounded and remains in a state of recovery. If you wish to meet them, I will convey your request. I see the thirst for truth in your eyes. It is clear that doubts still linger in your heart. Please, voice your concerns. Fleur-de-Lis. She was the emissary of the Sentinel, and we are grateful for her contributions. 20 years ago, during the Dark Tide, she sacrificed herself to seal the calamity. She fulfilled her duties in this world and returned to the divine embrace. Do you know how the Dark Tide came into being? In Rinascita, wars were waged in the name of faith, tearing apart the Sentinel as our faith divided, weakening their divine power. The Dark Tide's true essence is the divine blood shed from the Sentinel's wounds. That tragic past left deep scars, and with their divine power drained, they could not prevent the Dark Tide's surge 20 years ago. The Blessed Maiden chose to martyr herself. She once again resonated with the Sentinel and, through her sacrifice, restored some of their divine power, bringing an end to the Dark Tide. Yet, the Sentinel remains in a state of healing and still requires a mortal representative. Following the Blessed Maiden's departure, I was granted new authority to cleanse the aftermath of the Dark Tide. I received the divinity's blessing and became the new Enlightened One. By their will, I fulfill the tasks left unfinished in this world. Therefore, we must unify all beliefs, ensuring the purity and unity of our will to prevent another tragedy.
He said she once again resonated with the Sentinel. Was that really a second resonance awakening?
Sentinel Jue had a trial with Genshi. But my permission was needed to transfer the Sentinel's power.
I swear, my words are without deceit. I see in your eyes that you have walked further on the path of justice than I anticipated. Oh, dear Sentinel, please forgive my transgressions. The dark tide brought us a blood-stained lesson. To keep our people from faltering, I bound myself to silence, locking away what I witnessed on that fateful day. Fleur-de-Lis, the unrighteous, deceived us all. She was not the blessed maiden chosen by the Sentinel. The true maiden has yet to reveal herself. You must know that a being capable of rivaling our divinity exists in this world. Humanity's eternal adversary. The evil of all civilizations. The Threnodian. As the Sentinel has their resonator, so does the Threnodian. Fleur-de-Lis was shaped, both body and spirit, by our ancient enemy. Her actions were intended to plunge this city into fear and chaos. This is the truth I witnessed. Fleur-de-Lis was the Threnodian's resonator.
Wuthering Waves is getting an anime? Is this true? Oh no, I don't hate GameCube either. Let me just explain real quick. So, from a developer's point of view, the GameCube was a superior system in terms of specs to the PS2 and the Xbox. The problem was, Nintendo always had to have a gimmick. So the GameCube, they made very expensive tiny discs that have limited storage, were easily damaged, and it was too costly for developers to make games for and then try to format the games for a tiny space. So the reason why PS2 had so many games is it was the easiest system. Actually, no, Xbox was the easiest system to make games for. But it was much easier than Nintendo to make games for, and Dreamcast. So, you know, Sony just won by default because it was the console of choice. It was easy to make games for. It was cheaper to make games for. The disc on the PS2 had more storage than the GameCube did. Xbox was basically like making PC games, so that was very easy for them to do. But Nintendo made it so hard on everybody. And there were even developers, like, during the Wii era that came back and made games for the Wii because Nintendo had regular discs again. They still didn't have as great of graphics, but...
How can that be? That blessed maiden...
At least development wasn't a pain in the neck.
The Threnodian's resonator? What if the Primus's words were a bunch of baloney? But we saw Cardothea following the Sentinel's instructions. They wouldn't mix up their own resonator, right? Now my head hurts. Who was she really with? The Sentinel or the Threnodian?
Where can I watch this anime for Wuthering Waves? Well, I mean, what I don't like about Nintendo, and I'll just speak freely, is the problem I have with Nintendo back in the day is they view GameCube as a failure, and they think part of the reason why the system failed is because they were trying to compete with other consoles. That's not why GameCube failed. The reason why the GameCube failed is because they made a system that actually was stronger, and it had better specs and better graphics and all this other stuff to really make games look amazing. Look at Rogue Squadron, and look at Benton Kados and all this other stuff. Like the 3D looked better and smoother on on the GameCube. Compare Resident Evil 4 to Resident Evil 4 on PS2. It doesn't look as good on PS2 as it did on GameCube. But the problem is, when they made the discs, and they still don't understand what they did wrong, but when they made the tiny discs, you had to somehow take a massive game that was on PS2 and Xbox and somehow format it to fit like a smaller, disc size. And this drove developers crazy in Japan and America because it made it so hard for them to make games on there. So either they had to print multiple discs, which would be more expensive, or they needed to fit their entire game on one tiny disc. And the smaller the disc, the smaller space of, that you had for a memory and all that other stuff for, like, to put the whole game on. It was much easier for them to be like, okay, we're just going to make this as exclusive for PlayStation because it's, just one disc. We have plenty of room to work and, lots of space. And GameCube, it's like, you needed to be like a alchemist or something to manage to fit your entire game on such a tiny disc, which is why even the Ninja Turtles games that released on GameCube were multiple discs. Go back and look at them. The TMNT game, like TMNT 2, TMNT 3, they're on multiple discs. It's not one disc like on PlayStation and Xbox. Multiple. And what's the problem with multiple discs? Well, if they get scratched and you have to switch to another disc, you're out of luck, because if it can't read it, that's it. It's not like you can go and get the disc repaired or anything like that. So there was problems with the GameCube. It was a great system. I loved it. But at the same time, when I became a game journalist, I realized that Nintendo made a huge mistake by, making the system with the tiny discs as their gimmick. They should have found something else. The box design of the system would have been gimmick enough. But they also had to have the tiny discs. And, it's just a shame because the GameCube was a great system. It really was. I have 210 GameCube games. They're all phenomenal. Really fun games. But, Nintendo always has to be different. It's just what Nintendo does. They can't help it.
Well, probably won't get any more answers from him.
All the clues we've gathered so far point to the Thermodian. And the Phasalia family worships the Thermodian. We'll have to wait for Carlotta to arrange an audience with them. Something tells me this Carnevale is just the beginning. There's more ahead. I'm sure of it.
Frolova, you do have a knack for indulging in pointless little chores.
Why, there's no rule against an actor making good use of the intermission. Besides, I haven't disrupted your arrangement, have I? The one from a faraway land who discerns the truth dares to raise their sword against the divine. In response, the slumbering gods break free from their shackles, revealing their true forms. The possibility of the second resonance awakening is now a certainty, so we just need to see if that special resonator truly exists. Was the Blessed Maiden a resonator for the Sentinel or the Thermodian? Or both? If so, oh, a resonator capable of wielding both powers. I am eager to see how this story ends. Cristoforo, if you don't want to spoil the next act, I might have to give your carefully crafted plot a little nudge. Speaking of which, that rover shines brighter than anyone else in your play. Do you find him interesting as well?
Frolova. It seems we walk different paths. I don't share your fondness for that sort of puppet theater. I merely place the characters on their stage and they act out their fates, driven by their own volition. To remain courageous amidst absurdity. To pursue a spark of divine grace. This, to me, is the truest essence of humanity. Don't you think? Even the most pristine cadence of death pales beside the untamed, fervent, and tenacious spirits of the living. In their journey, they resolutely overcome all obstacles. They pursue, they tear, they burn, simply because they desire to. I think you should leave your secluded mansion. Take a walk and listen to the voices scattered across the world.
Perhaps. From Huanglong to Rinasita, he has indeed added a few unexpectedly beautiful notes to my symphony.
I am certain that, even without any direction, he will walk the path that destiny has laid before him. All things ascend toward a singular point of convergence, and what awaits at the end is immortality. Before the tides of fate, we are all but humble servants.
Hello? Do you mind dropping by the Strand when you have time? Brett and Bartolino are away, and they put me in charge of the welcoming proceedings. I'm feeling a bit nervous about it. Part of me just wants to crawl into my box. Harrow is all stressed out because of me. I tend to fumble with words when talking to people. I'm worried I won't do a good job accommodating everyone. If the laureate himself were here, I wouldn't be so nervous. It would make things easier. So, as our new laureate, we need your help.
Alright, we're mobile then. I guess chapter 2 is still going. I don't know anything about a Wuthering Waves anime. I looked it up on Google. I don't see anything. I don't even see any information when Wuthering Waves chapter 3 is going to come out. My guess would be this summer, probably. Or maybe sometime in May, but technically May is summer. Whoa. The administrator, the Ebony gatekeeper. I wonder if you noticed a gateway has started to appear. Hello? The dreamscape seems to be experiencing some kind of interference. Ah, there it is. It's working again. It's possible I'd like to speak with you. Excuse me. Speak with you in person. I'll be expecting you. Okay, not doing any side stuff right now. Investigate the depths of... Wait, I don't think I'm supposed to leave here, am I? I thought I was supposed to go back to the ship. I'm so confused. Is that the end of chapter 2? Did they end it on a cliffhanger or no? Is there a way to claim all these? No. Okay. Amber says, I wasn't tired at all. It's like, I hear her sleeping upstairs. She was definitely tired. When she starts to talk in a weird, like, kind of slurred way, or kind of an excited way, she's not really awake. And, you know, she's... Ever since her surgery and the, you know, losing the baby and stuff like that, she's always been tired. She's never been as super energetic as she used to be. Which, I mean, it's a given. Women's bodies change when they have, you know, kids or lose kids. It never goes back to normal. And I feel so bad for her. But she gets very tired. And she's a little trooper. To be able, you know, to push herself as much as she does.
I will be there for everyone.
No, we don't need to do this.
As we head...
where in the world do I look up quests again? Was it on this page? Quests. Until the long night ends. Is this still chapter 2? Mysterious request, a lost delivery and opening door in the realm of dreams and nightmares. Tutorial quests. In the rainy night. Companion story. Okay. I think chapter 2 is over. Daybreak at last. Companion story. Starry night. Okay. That's the one they wanted us to do. That's a companion story. Oh, you're sorry, Nico? I mean, it was... How many years ago was it now? 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Oh, it's not 2026, sorry. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. It's been 7 years. That's crazy. 7 years ago. Wow. Amber's a very sweet person. She's an angel. Yeah. She's a wonderful girl. She's a real trooper. You think chapter 3 is going to be in late summer? Probably. So I guess we'll start the Starry Night, or we can do Carlotta. If on a rainy night, the bitter night lingers for the restless, an invitation from the Montel family pulls you into its past, where the new and old balance and change collide. It works for me, yeah. If on a rainy night. Whoa, 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 whoa! Ah! Stupid motorcycle thing. Ugh. So we finished the actual story. That just leaves the companion stuff that we can do. Where is she? Isn't this supposed to trigger? What? That's not good. Go to the... Oh, go at midnight. Okay, so we have to change time. Time keeps on slipping. Wait, what is... Midnight is just midnight, right? Oh, 22.
The midnight chime has faded, yet the night endures. Restless hearts long for an understanding that should be ours. In the freest place of Raguna, I await your arrival. This should be the place Capello mentioned in his invitation.
With this invitation, I wish to personally thank you for all you have done for the Montelli family, and to amend the slight misstep in your reception. I hope this gesture will help to mend any misunderstandings and strengthen our alliance. In the name of the Montellis, I shall honor my allies as I do my own kin and blood. In the freest place of Raguna, I await your arrival. Yours sincerely, Capello Montelli.
I knew it. Another invitation. That's kind of their signature, huh? But this wasn't Carlotta. Who's this Capello guy? Oh yeah, the big boss of the vault and all that jazz. Guess it won't hurt swinging by Carlotta's family. They do owe us a big one. I bet he's got something good planned. A pile of money. Maybe a mega feast! Ugh. I've been feeling pretty weird lately. My head's all wobbly. I might not be able to show right when you need me. Okay, you've got this. If anything happens, just smash your way through. Anyway, I'll leave this to you then. Oh, but hey, if you ever need my help, just give me a shout, okay?
Locate me so precisely and deliver the invitation right into my hands. This Capello Montelli knows what he's doing.
Forgive me for not meeting you properly until now. Guest from the Black Shores, laureate of the Carnevale, savior and friend of the Montellis. Your presence is an honor. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I am Capello Montelli, Carlotta's uncle, son of the Padrino, and the next head of the family.
Given Capello's stature, a private meeting at this hour. Is it really just about gratitude?
Of course. Just as stated in the invitation, I'm a man of my word. Without you, the traitors wouldn't have been captured, and I freed from their hands. While Carlotta has expressed our family's gratitude, I feel obliged to do it in person. but unfortunately the traitors had little to offer, and the one behind them is still in the shadows. Unnerving, isn't it? I'll wait for her findings, then. Things aren't as bright for the Montellis as they may seem. The Order, Physaelias, and the Fraxidas, any attempt to break the status quo puts us at risk. The traitors we captured were a warning, but also a reminder to survive. I must seek alliances beyond the family. Especially with you, just as Carlotta did. Now that you mention it, let me be clear. Carlotta is dear to me, and nothing will change that. But she's from the lesser branch of the family. Tradition says I, the rightful heir, should manage dealings with the Black Shores, not her. Restoring order and benefiting the family as I intended, that's what I meant in the letter by amending a slight misstep. The leader of the Black Shores must have sent you here with a purpose. Tell me, and I will offer you support far beyond what Carlotta could provide. The choice is yours, of course. But as the family heir, I will not see my authority undermined, even by those I consider allies. So if you can't stand by my side, I prefer you stay out of the Montellis' affairs. Otherwise, believe me, you won't want to find yourself at odds with us, no matter how strong you are. You're welcome to remain an observer from the sidelines, but once you join the table, you play by the rules. My rules.
Well said. But the rules are not set in stone, are they? What matter of intrigue brought you and Rover together at this hour, Uncle? A table? Are we speaking of a splendid card game, then?
Your timing is most unfortunate. Our little chat just finished.
Pity. I didn't think you'd pull him aside for a private word, especially after all Rover and I have been through together. But since you've finished, would you excuse us now?
Carlotta, you stay. I have more to discuss with you.
Meet me at the rendezvous. Beware the ice.
A gun is a powerful tool, but only in the hands of the worthy.
I understand, Uncle. I've never forgotten where my privileges come from, nor will I covet what's not mine. The Black Shores, the Carnevale. My sole principle is whether they benefit the Montellis. I will execute any command that strengthens the family, and crush any threats to our standing.
Very well. Keep your words in mind.
Uncle, about Bennett, have you heard?
That family thief stealing from the vault. Why? Are you suggesting I failed my duties?
Not at all. I just happened to overhear someone talking about it in passing.
I'm more entangled in the Montelli family schemes than I ever realized. When I went after the traitors, no, when I decided to help with the Carnevale, the game was already in play. Carlotta warned me about eyes, so she probably wants me to avoid unnecessary attention. Not sure why, but staying under the radar is never a bad idea.
Staying under the radar, meaning, like, stand right here? Okay, so they just want me to go this way. I really like the Carlotta character. I think she's cool. She definitely has, like, that Catwoman vibe. Very Selena Kyle-esque. She's helping the hero, but she also has her own agenda.
Carlotta's not here yet. Guess I have to wait.
Might I trouble you for a light, young man? Oh well, a cigar without smoke. My granddaughter told me Raguna's rain is a bad omen. Can't argue with that now, can I?
You've been looking at this painting for a while. Anything special about it?
Oh. Did it capture your interest as well? Or are you simply passing the time until the rain ends? It's only the investor's nature in me. I find myself irresistibly drawn to items of unique value. The Montelli family prides themselves on their eclectic taste in art. Any style, by any artist, can find its home within their quarter. Art knows no boundaries of time, place, or the mind. Here we stand, united by the rain, drawn to the same painting.
They say in art, we glimpse pieces of our own soul. What do you make of this piece? Care to share your thoughts? Keener eyes than I expected. Seeing essence beneath the surface. I share the same view, except that I'm somehow saddened by the part that forsakes its character to achieve balance. Perhaps chosen by the artist for its uniqueness. Now is not the time to cling to existing balance, but to embrace the unknown. Seek change, and carve out one's path, just as she once did.
Glory in Decay. The Impressionist Pazzoli's latest piece. Didn't know you had such refined taste. I dodged those pesky eyes the whole way here. Worried you'd been kept waiting too long. But it seems you've kept yourself entertained. So, the old gentleman was simply hiding from the rain, was he? I see. The Montelli Quarter does attract art enthusiasts. Anyway, I'm glad prying eyes didn't follow. When it rains in Ragusa, surprises are as common as puddles. A delay is only a small splash. Calling you here with little explanation and a word of caution. I can only imagine your confusion. The shark in our midst has finally made its move. Recently, several of our partners claim to have found a superior cellar and ended their dealings with us. Meanwhile, Bennett, our vault keeper, was reported to have embezzled and sold vault assets. It's said that he tried to flee, but was killed by tacit discords outside the city. I'm not so sure. I've worked with Bennett before. He was principled, bold, but not reckless. Not one to easily betray. And the night he died, he sent a photo to my terminal. A blood-stained page of an anthology, marked with 3 phrases. Thy eyes guide my course in the tempest. When 40 winters siege thy beauty, and the planet turns right, twice and a half. The meaning is yet to be revealed, but he is clearly conveying a message. All evidence points to Bennett being the key to uncovering the shark lurking in our waters. The Montelli family is a symbol of liberation for Raguna. We uphold freedom and equality for all. Our vault is the heart of our family. And if it is corrupted, it threatens not only us, but risks plunging the city back into oppression and isolation. As much as I hate to suspect family members, I cannot rule any of them out. You, however, are different. As an outsider who has aided us in capturing the initial traitors, I hope to not be proven wrong, but I feel that I can trust you. My uncle's words were clear. Only those at the table can play the game. To engage with my family, one must have both standing and purpose. So, I offer you a new identity in our upcoming inquiry. Cat's Eye, a provisional member under my patronage. If you wish to join, you must undertake the final assessment and pledge your loyalty to the Montellis. When it comes to family matters, we like to use code names, each tied to a unique token. Mine, for example, is Opal. Opal recommended Cat's Eye. It has a ring to it, don't you think? Also, have you looked closely at your own eyes? They share the same luster as Cat's Eye gems. Now, Cat's Eye, will you stand with me to catch the traitor within our family and avert this looming threat?
I understand decorum is important to the Montellis, but among friends, can't we be a bit more informal?
What made you say that? Ah, you're curious who I am beyond my role, is that it? I just might entertain that thought. But for now, my agents just sent me the address of Bennett's residence. While his body has been found, what he left behind is still out there.
Obey.
Whoops, I had a cat step on me. Alright guys and gals, I think that's gonna do it for this episode. So next time, provided this gets 1,000 views, we'll be doing a next weekend, If on a Rainy Night of Family. If on a Rainy Night of Family. Yeah, that's what it's called. Okay. So let's check our... Oh, I don't even know what we can do here. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Now, I don't know if we'll actually get to play as her again, like we did. But we're going to get the next stream started for you guys. I'm going to go wake Amber up. And we're going to get stuff taken care of. Weekly challenge for a different costume. Okay, interesting. Well, the new PlayStation controller works great. Unlock Insider channel. Does that mean I have to purchase stuff? Yeah, I'd have to purchase things. I'm not purchasing anything right now. I don't wish to. Yeah. Okay. I don't even know how to exit this. Maybe I just exit it the normal way. Gift. Claim. Free stuff. Woot. I like free stuff. I guess we'll leave it as that then. Alright. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys had fun. And if this gets 1,000 views by Sunday, or actually, I'd prefer if it gets 1,000 views this week. That'd be great. The faster it gets 1,000 views, the faster we get paid. But I had fun. We also got an ultimate today, so I'm not too worried about channel revenue today because we had a VIP, but I'd probably be pushing pretty hard for likes and shares to try to get this up. But I'd like to do another episode of this on Sunday, so let's try to get 1,000 views by Wednesday. So your guys are at 750. I'd rewatch this stream tomorrow for like 5-6 minutes. And always remember to leave a comment because it does help push engagement for the video itself once it's archived. It's like putting fresh views on it. And both this and Monster Hunter are still under 1,000 views. Monster Hunter is at 960, so it's 70, 80, 90. You're about 30 away from Monster Hunter, so I'm probably going to set up a Monster Hunter stream for tomorrow. And I guess we'll find out what happens on Split Fiction. Amber likes the game. I don't really like Split Fiction that much. It's okay, but I'm not super into it the way she is. She really likes it. But yeah. So thanks for watching, guys. You'll be redirected to Split Fiction, and with 1,000 views is required to get another episode of this. In the comment section below, once this is archived, tell me what you thought about today's episode. If you thought it was exciting, if the stage play and Masquerade Ball was everything you thought it was going to be from the build-up from episode 19. And if you have a favorite character, let me know who your favorite character is from Chapter 2. Alright, guys. See you on the next stream.